Welcome to my channel, Level Headed with Levi T. Please hit the subscribe button, the like button, and set the bell notification to all. Please also share this. Let's get into it.
Don't wait up, I've been working hard every day, living dreams for a pay stub, yeah, straight up. 5 years later, like I said, I would make it on my way up. It's all up, coming from the nation, lay the foundation, true stuff, yeah, too tough. We ain't giving up on our dreams, everything is ahead of us. Stay true to your path, it's not where you start, it's all where you're at. It's where you end up when your back's to the mat. Do you cripple or flat or get up off your back? Deliver these facts to see them react. The stadium's packed, they all gonna snap. The motivated attract, the escalated attack, the frustrated hit back. Yeah, we move fast. I wanna change everything. I swear I'll do anything just to get where I wanna be. I won't stop till I'm free. I won't stop till I'm free. I won't stop, no. I won't let go. I won't drop, no. And I won't let go. I won't stop, no. I won't let go. It's automatic, I'm always getting after it. If you ain't working, I don't understand what's happening. It's not enough time just to be imagining. You gotta take some action towards practicing. I know it's not easy, but you gotta get out there. Make your own meaning, can't afford to have doubts. They'll interrupt here, man, I just wanna look out there. The crowd all screaming. I wanna change everything. I swear I'll do anything just to get where I wanna be. I won't stop till I'm free. I won't stop till I'm free. I won't stop, no. I won't let go. I won't drop, no. And I won't let go. I won't stop, no. I won't let go. I won't drop, no. And I won't let go. I won't stop, no. I won't let go. I won't drop, no. And I won't let go. I won't stop, no. I won't let go. I won't drop, no. And I won't let go.
Hello, welcome in everybody. Sorry, I was dealing with something here behind the scenes real quick. Let's take a look here. I'm going to share my screen here. We'll get right into this case. I think I hit the wrong button. Hold on. Let's try capturing a different screen to see if this continues. What the heck is going on? Share screen. There we go. All right. We are covering the mysterious death of teens Lyric Woods and Devin Clark. This is a sad one here. Hello, welcome in everybody. Hi, Kelly Dime. Hi, Christina. Hi, Bling, Nana of 6, and the White Rabbit. Hello. White Rabbit, if you're still here and listening, I'd like to do a stream with your husband one of these days. We'll have to get something planned and set up, and go from there. Let's get into things here. I was waiting for some more people to come in. My partner in justice. Oh, bling bling. So detectives are searching for 2 missing. I'm gonna read this and then we'll play this little video here. And then I'm just digging into this case. There's a lot of stuff that's out there. And then I have some unseen things that I haven't seen on YouTube yet on the case that I'll be going over. So detectives were searching for 2 missing teenagers. Fear they may have been found, their bodies in the woods on Sunday, with police treating the deaths as murder. Friends Devin Clark, 18, and 14-year-old Lyric Woods had both been reported missing from their North Carolina homes over the weekend. It's thought a third person may be involved after a witness reported seeing Woods in a vehicle in the early hours of Saturday, the day she was reported missing. The Orange County Sheriff's Office said the two men riding four-wheelers made the grisly discovery when they came across two bodies on a trail about 2.5 miles from Woods' home near the intersection of Buckhorn and Yarborough Roads, according to local television station WRAL-TV. And we'll get into more of these. I'm going to play some different clips here. This one was an interesting clip here, and we may go backwards here. I heard about close to 10 shots going off like an automatic gun, and then a pause for a little bit, and then 5 more shots went off. 19 News quoted him as saying, Wood's father, Shane Kanata, said he was definitely at home around 11 p.m. on Friday, but was gone when he went to wake, but she was gone when he went to wake her up on Saturday morning, according to an incident report with News 19. A neighbor said he had seen the teen riding in someone's vehicle around 3 a.m. on Saturday, near where the bodies were later found. According to WRAL-TV, police used a scent dog to track her, and the animal led officers into the woods. Meanwhile, her friend Clark's mother, Tiffany Concepcion, also reported allegedly filed a missing persons report on Saturday, according to police. It is not clear when she last saw the teen, but she believes a third person was involved, and 19 News quoted her as saying, where's the other person? Who's the other person that picked either one of them up? Who is the people that dropped them off? The victims found in the woods have not the victims found in the woods have not yet been formally identified, in their names and the official cause of their death are expected to be released by the North Carolina Medical Examiner's Office in due course. However, Orange County Sheriff Charles Blackwood said he suspects the bodies are those of missing teens, although we do not have that confirmation yet, in the absence of any other missing persons matching the descriptions of any individuals located. The tragic but logical conclusion in the increasingly clear this loss is devastating for the victims' families and friends, and indeed for their entire community, he said in a statement uploaded to its original Facebook page. He wrote a $10,000 reward to capture of the ones responsible for my granddaughter's murder. Cash. I need results. Any information, contact the Orange County Police Department. More than 100 people gathered to release balloons, and I have footage of that I will show here in a few minutes. And everybody that's here listening in chat, I will pass that info on. Yes, thank you, the White Rabbit. I just want to collaborate with him on some cases, and I think we'd do a great show. And if Mountain Girl wants to be there, that's perfectly fine too. The more, the better. I want everybody in chat right now, type in hashtag LLL and hashtag LLD, like this one right here. And I will tell you, long live Lyric and long live Devin is what that means. And if you're doing your homework, doing your searching, type in hashtag LLL, hashtag LLD. That is, when you put that into chat, it brings up a whole bunch of information. I'm going to play this video. Then we're going to get into some other videos that people have found. And we're going to dig a little bit on this one and see what we can find. Hello, Kimmy. Hi, welcome in. Kelly Diane on 6. I don't know if I missed anybody. I know people are at work that are listening to the yeah. Hello. Let me just get a drink. I'm going to play this little clip here. I don't know what it is. I'm seeing all this stuff firsthand as you guys are. And this is kind of breaking news here. Hashtag LLD is awesome. And if you don't follow me on other social media, please do, as some of them are gaining traction and way faster than what YouTube does. And I like YouTube for the long form content until I can do long form other places. And then we'll be streaming some other places as well. Alrighty. We're going to mute out.
We want to update you on where this investigation stands. Earlier tonight, an adult male was pulled from the body of water over my right shoulder behind me by IFD dive teams and was pronounced dead here at the scene. While searching, IFD dive team and...
Sorry, that might be linked to, hold on. That might be a link to something else that I was looking up. Why does it have... I had not heard about this. I was taking a break from media for a bit. I hate to hear of young ones losing their lives. This video here, though, I just got to tell you all right now, this is in IFPD. That's in, I don't know. We'll play it. I don't think that this is the case. I think this video is from something else, but I'm going to continue playing it. So just bear with me. I'm confused. I think this is the Kyle Mormon case, and it's on the wrong audio here. But I could be wrong, so we're going to play it through and see what it says. If it's wrong, I will let you know. So let's bear with me here for a second.
DNR resources located a vehicle at the bottom of that same body of water. That vehicle was pulled from the water, and 3 young children were found inside.
Yeah, so this is part of the Kyle Mormon case. So I don't know why this is on their link, but let's go back. I'm gonna go up here. I don't know. That's weird. We're going to go here real quick. Trigger warning for anybody coming in here. We're looking at live horror crime scene and see what we can find here. So clicked on mute. Mute. We'll let this buffer for a second, and then I will play it. I think it's still buffering, yeah. Give it a second here. Question. What's your question, Nana? Nana of 6. Connect. What happened to all these kids is horrible. I'm glad. Oh, there he is. What's up, the expert? I was telling your wife that I want to do a collaboration with you and on some cases, whether it's your channel, my channel, whatever, whatever and whenever. We'll talk off of here and get something set up. So we can go in between. So as I've been watching some of your videos, if you guys aren't subbed there to the expert, you should be. He's covered some really good things lately. Well, not lately, all the time he does. So Here we have the family issued a heartbreaking plea for answers after the bodies were found. And this is let me know when you want. Perfect. So this is the lyric. She was only 14. Here's a picture of her. This is Devin. I don't have confirmation yet, but what I've been told by researchers that are researching this is I'm pretty sure he had a football scholarship someplace. That is not 100%. I do, to put that on Monday, her grandfather offered $10,000 to anyone who has information about the person who allegedly murdered them. On a GoFundMe funeral expenses, she was described as an amazing young daughter. Here's the road. Clark's mother said in a video uploaded to her Facebook that she will hold a balloon release for his family and friends in his memory in Mabane. We'll look that up here in 1 second. We'll look for the... we'll go take a look here real quick. I want to put this up while I take a look for her on Facebook and see if there is that. But while I do that, let's just do it. TikTok. Enter. We're going to go take a look at TikTok. Hi, Kelly Thunder. Welcome in. Anybody else that I missed? No, nobody else that I missed. Let's see here. So what was the hashtags I told you to use? Hashtag LLL. We don't want that. Hashtag LLL, right? Hold on here 1 second. If you give me a second here, I have them preloaded. Hello, Frankie Rose. Welcome in. Hold on here 1 second. My computer's buffering. Bear with me as I get this done on the background here. We can take a look over here while this loads. Maybe I have to be logged in. I don't know my login, but hold on here. Come on. We'll go back over here. In the meantime, hello, Joy. All right. Sound.
18-year-old girl and her 18-year-old friend appear to have been fatally shot. Tamara Scott joins us live with a neighbor who heard several shots on Sunday. Tamara?
Good afternoon. Well, yeah, the community here in Orange County.
In Orange County, sheriff's deputies say a 14-year-old in Orange County, sheriff's deputies say a 14-year-old girl and her 18-year-old friend appear to have been fatally shot. Tamara Scott joins us live with a neighbor who heard several shots on Sunday. Tamara?
Good afternoon. Well, yeah, the community here in Orange County is still mourning and waiting to get more answers as to what led police to what, as they're describing, a double homicide for these two teenagers. Now, 14-year-old Lyric Woods was a freshman at Cedar Ridge High School, and 18-year-old Devin Clark was a senior at Eastern Alamance High. Now, investigators described the pair as acquaintances. They were found Sunday afternoon near Buckhorn Road in Orange County. The circumstances around their death remain unclear, but investigators say both teens appear to have been shot. The missing persons report submitted by the Woods family on Sunday states her stepfather remembers her getting in the shower around 11 the night before. Then when he went to wake her up the following morning at 10 o'clock is when he realized she was gone. Her family also reports the back door was unlocked. Now, a nearby neighbor near the scene where the bodies were found reported hearing gunfire that night.
I heard about close to 10 shots going off like an automatic gun, and then I paused for a little bit, and then 5 more shots went off. And I thought, well, who's shooting this late at night?
Yeah, yesterday afternoon, both teens were honored during a soccer game, and Devin's friends and family released balloons in his memory at his high school. This is what his aunt had to say.
It's hard for us to process everything that's going on because we don't have any details, and we really are lack of information, and it's just not sitting right with us with the stuff that we're hearing and all different sides of the story.
Now, at this point, there's still no update from the sheriff's office. We're waiting to learn more about any sort of suspect information, and we'll bring you the latest information as soon as we have it. Tamara Scott, ABC 11, Eyewitness News.
There you go. So I think it's Hillsborough. Hold on one second. So Orange County, right? Pause.
There's a small.
Hold on here. I'm going to pull up a map here in a second. Google Maps. This is Devin Clark's family GoFundMe. I'll dump it here in chat for anybody that wants to help them. Help them out here. 439 people just donated. 443 donations. Goal was 11,000. They've raised 20,000. My name is Anna Marie Bowe, sister of Tiffany. The mother of Devin Clark. Devin Clark was born May 5th, 2004. He was a senior and athlete. He attended Eastern Alamance High School. He loved his family and friends. I'm writing to you today to let you know about the loss of Devin Clark. He was reported missing Friday, September 16th, and found deceased Sunday, September 18th. We absolutely are devastated by Devin Clark's passing and struggling to find the funds to cover the cost of services. Please consider donating if you're able to do so. We are so very grateful for every donation during this difficult time. If you have any information, please contact the family due to the fact this is an ongoing investigation. With much love. So Hillsborough. North Carolina. Hi, Mississippi Granny. Hello, everybody coming in here. Slash click the videos, not users type. Is a little different on computer than the app on the phone. Yeah, click videos. Oh, not users type. All right, so so here's Orange County. Just to put it into perspective of where we're at here, let me go to this map here. So Orange County, North Carolina is Hillsborough, Winston-Salem. You have Raleigh here. If you're familiar with where this is, kind of in the middle of North Carolina there. So it's pretty country there. Membrane, North Carolina. It's all good. You in North Carolina, yes. All good. If you want to come up here, I can drop the link for you. If you want to come up here. Hi, Duchess. Duchess, if you want to come up here, I know that you were covering her missing persons case. Too close for comfort. Thanks, all good. Here's the link. I'm going to get into some of the TikToks when I figure this out here in a second. I'm trying to. There we go. This finally came up. So give me 1 second here. All right, all good. I'm going to add you. And Duchess, you can come up if you want as well. Hi. Can you hear me?
Hey, yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Hi. I can hear you. I got a lot going on over here.
Yeah.
At behind the scenes lyric. Do you know exactly where this was at?
I don't know exactly. I know I think they found them in Orange County, even though they might have been from different counties. I've been so busy on the other case that we've been working on that I haven't looked into this extremely, but I do know that the area has a lot of gang activity, and rival gangs, but I mean, not saying this has anything to do with it. I'm just saying that's just a fact around that area.
I mean, it's something pretty crazy to make somebody shoot you. I think what was it, 15 or 18 times?
Yes.
How many gunshots? That's a lot of gunshots.
Yes, a whole lot. It's a beautiful area down there, like you said, but I know that I read a comment from one person that whoever it was that picked them up has been involved in another situation like this, but I don't know if they're being looked at, and I can't remember their name, so I'm gonna have to go back and look.
Nana 6, you can come up here. I got plenty of seats here. I can fill a house here. Kelly, anybody else? Kelly Dime, any of you? This is important. Says they were found by a power line. Let's hope they check those cameras up here in Canada. We have to push Ellie to look. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and you probably know this, but like in North Carolina, the power lines are that like go through woods. The area is completely cleared. So many feet from the power lines on both sides, and it's just a lot of people were ride four-wheelers in those areas. Yeah. Did it say exactly who found them? You might have already said that. I kind of skipped through from the beginning.
I have to go back and read the article again. What did she say? Level? Why is there different names for stepdad? When you say Callie, I don't know what the question is. So when you say stepdad, the stepdad of Devin or stepdad of Lyric? And I could probably find the answer. You guys have been searching this all day. So
when she first went missing, they didn't know who she was with or anything. I don't know where they met up at and all that kind of stuff.
Hi, Duchess.
Hey, Levi. Thanks for having me up.
Hi, Duchess.
How are you doing?
Good.
Good.
So you're in North Carolina also?
I'm actually in South Carolina, but where I was born and raised is probably about 40 minutes south of there.
Mm-hmm.
I know this area very well. I have driven on 85 right through Greensboro. Greensboro is like the big city that is connected right there. And when you take 85 out, it goes past Burlington, like you're going out to Raleigh. So you pass a couple of small towns, and that's where you will find the town of Efland and Mebane, which is Alamance County.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it is very country out there. And it's really a nice place. I mean, there's a lot of parks and things out there. A lot of people go out there on the Hall River to go rafting. Yeah. So this case just really had me twisted. I had one of my friends that actually teaches in Burlington at a Christian school, Burlington Christian Academy, reached out to me, sent me this post as soon as they heard about it locally, and said, "Have you covered this on your channel?" And I said, "No, I hadn't heard about it. This was on Saturday." Mm-hmm. So started looking into it. And so I had been working on a video, and I was going to put it out Sunday evening. And then I got a text about 4:00 from another friend from up in that area. And they were the ones that told me about the people on the four-wheeler that had discovered 2 bodies. And they were believing that it could be them. And she was like, "So if you're going to put your video out, you might want to wait." So I did. It turns out it wasn't what I was expecting was going to happen, for sure.
Right.
No, I know. I was trying to stay away from it because I saw you were watching it so closely, and then things developed, and I'm just like, I just need to go live, and it's unusual. I don't know. Hopefully, police working.
Yeah, I was really shocked when they said there was going to be an open homicide investigation. You know, when they said that she went missing with an adult male, you know, on Saturday, I didn't know anything about Devin Clark. So I did a little bit of investigating, and that's when I discovered that Devin Clark had been missing since Friday when he left that morning from his home. But his mother hadn't reported him missing. She didn't do that until Sunday morning. Did she make the report? Because at that point, it was kind of coming around that they may be together. I'm just wondering if it's going to come out and they're going to clarify, were they friends? Were they in some type of relationship? You know, then it kind of, I got some more information that said, well, you know, even though he's 18, he is not the adult male that they're actually speaking of. There is another adult male that may have picked them both up. And I think one of the things that my mod team and I had spoke about was, you know, maybe we need to do a live to explain why it's really important to talk about runaways. A lot of people don't take runaway cases as seriously because they're like, well, they left of their own volition. There's nothing we can really do. But more often than not, we find situations that teenagers get themselves into or around other people, and they end up finding themselves in a compromised situation where they could be trafficked. They may get drugged. You just don't. The world is standing on edge right now, and so that's why it's critical. Those first 48 hours are very critical when you have a child that decides to leave. She didn't take any clothes. She didn't take any money, so my thoughts is she didn't intend on running away.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, it sounds like it's, I'm going out and this is what she has something else in mind that she thinks is going to take place. I'm curious to see how this is going to unfold.
Well, I got some things that as soon as I can get this TikTok to come up,
okay,
I will show you some. It's like she was hiding her TikTok from her parents, and it was her means of communication, is what I gather. And,
my mom sent me a thing from the grandfather speaking about Lyric this morning. I just can't imagine what they must be even dealing with right now. So yeah, sometimes people don't know what their kids are into. You want to believe that your kids are doing the right thing, but sometimes we don't know all the information. That's why it's important to talk to your kids and to know you have to have those conversations.
Absolutely.
I know the grandfather went out there and he put out a cross as a memorial. Yeah, at the entrance of that gravel road. And his name is Stan Dean. So that was just, it's such a, when I look at that picture on the Greensboro News and Record, it breaks my heart to just see him standing out there. There's some red roses, blue daisies, and some late summer lilies laying at the foot of the cross. It's kind of hidden from view because he's kind of overgrown by grass and wildflowers. But I understand that many people in the community have gone out there to pay their respects. So.
And I don't know if he has more than one Facebook or not, but I couldn't find her as a friend on his Facebook page.
Right.
And then do you know the person that I was talking about earlier, like that someone had made a comment that person that picked them up, who is like an adult, like 20s, I think. I'm trying to find that, but they had picked them up and they said that person was involved in a similar situation where people disappeared. I've got to find that.
That is very interesting. Well, I do know that Lyric's brother also made a Facebook post today, and or it was actually, it's not her brother, it's Brady, which is Lyric's father. So it's Lyric's uncle. And he made a post saying that he's angry to have to say this during this horrible time, but it's been brought to his attention that several people are blaming Lyric's mother and family for what happened. And I didn't know if you guys knew that.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Oh, I think we lost
our host.
He'll be back. He might have had to drop out and come back. But I did think that was very interesting because I had not heard. I did reach out to Lyric's family and I did reach out to Devin's family and sent my thoughts and prayers.
Right.
And condolences.
Yep. I haven't heard of you before until I guess yesterday, and I watched a couple of your lives that you did. And I guess it was because I was put their names in and it brought you up.
Well, I'm so glad that you came over. I hope that it was okay.
Yes, you did an awesome job.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I just thought that was interesting. So I want to know more about what are these people saying to this family? How are they responsible? Blaming the mom? Like, that is not okay. I agree, Kelly Thunder. It is not okay. The uncle says that he has loved and respected them for many years. They've always been one big family. And he says every accusation is complete bullshit. I'm just going to say it. That's what he says in his post.
Mm-hmm.
He said, I'm not the nice guy, but I know the truth. So keep all your false comments and your ill feelings to yourself. Elizabeth was an awesome mom, and both families made sure Lyric wanted for nothing. Please have respect for both families during this horrific time. And I cannot agree more. Nobody should be bashing any of these people.
Absolutely not. That's just sad. It's, you know, when teenagers start doing things on their own and they think they're grown, we can't control what they do when we don't have our eyes on them.
That is 100% the truth. And rumors and speculation only hinder the investigation.
Absolutely.
There is no need for people to be out there spreading lies or saying things and putting their, in my opinion, if you don't know these people, like, it's always best to just sit back and take it all in and learn all the information. And, so there can be a determination that's found that is with evidence, that's supported with evidence. But I do want to know more about what you were saying.
Yeah, I am trying my best. I'm probably going to have to take some time to do that because I'm not seeing it like right off. So I'm definitely going to look for that and try to get back with you guys.
I did want to also tell you guys, I follow this group on Facebook, and it's called the North Carolina Beat. And I get a lot of my information from them because they talk about a lot of different stuff all around the state. Mm-hmm. And that was how I got Lyric Wood's Facebook post that the parents posted, because they took it down. They privated it, and you couldn't access it. But I got it from the North Carolina Beat. And something interesting that they posted, and I think they did a video on it, and I didn't know if you guys had seen it, but it says that the mother of 18-year-old Devin Clark, the mother said that her son's body that was found on the property of the girl's family, and that she was only allowed to identify her son's body to authorities by his clothes over the phone. And I just wanted to hear your thoughts.
Okay. I don't know if it's my phone or what, but you were kind of breaking up a little bit. Can you repeat that, please?
Yes. Put a 1 in the chat if you guys can hear me, because I want to make sure you guys can hear me okay.
Yeah, I can hear you.
There we go.
Okay. The North Carolina Beat did a video and said that the mother of Devin Clark.
No way that actually works. We can test it out right now. So
the mother of Devin Clark said that her son's body was found on the property of the girl's family. And I was like, wait, what? And that she was only allowed to identify her son's body to authorities by his clothes over the phone.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm reading that. I just found exactly what you're talking about.
And I was mortified. Yes. I'm like, please, you have got to be kidding me. And listen, I wouldn't believe it to be true, except for that I worked on another case where a mother did not believe that the person that she was there to identify was her son that had unalived himself. And because when they would not allow her to go in to identify him, they made her wait 2 weeks. And then they only took a snapshot and sent it to her via email.
Okay, the case you just mentioned, that wasn't at a college, was it?
No,
Okay.
no. And she still doesn't believe it's her child. Like it's still a whole thing with that case. And I believe it is her son, but she doesn't feel like it is. But the fact that she was not allowed to go there and see her son in person to identify him, she offered DNA and they wouldn't do that. And it goes back to that same situation. Like if your child is deceased and they will not let you come and see the body to identify it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean,
Do you
I know
believe
that
that?
sometimes they feel like they want to protect the parents from these situations, but more often than not, a parent needs to have some type of closure by actually seeing that. And if it was my child, I would want to see my child. I would not want them to ask me to identify my child with just showing me his clothes. I think I would need more information than a phone call and a picture of some clothes. Hey, Betty Joe.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't know the extent of, have we heard the extent of the gunshot wounds? I mean, do we know if it was just one? Do we know any other information?
I've
been
I know
working
that the article that I read earlier said there was 15 shots. I don't know how many.
Wow.
See, this one here. This is kind of a Mormons thing. I don't know why they put that on here, but 2.5 miles from Woods home near the intersection
That's right.
of
Yes.
Buckhorn
Yes.
and Peterborough.
It is. It's 2.5 miles from her house. Correct.
Here, I heard about close to 10 shots going off, like an automatic gun, and then a pause for a little bit, and 5 more shots went off.
Oh my
19
goodness.
News quoted him saying,
Damn.
Wood's stepfather, Shane Kanata. But I was under the impression here in chat there's another stepfather or something that was researching it, and there's another name. Why is there different names for the stepdad? Shane Kanata, and then the other one is Brady Woods.
Yeah,
so
because
Kanata's
Brady
probably
Woods.
the stepdad, and Brady Woods is probably the father, right?
Yes, Brady Woods is married to Jennifer Woods. Brady is the father. Jennifer's the stepmother. And then Elizabeth is Lyric's real mother. And then the other guy, I guess, is the stepfather. So, yes. And she lived with her mother. Lyric lived with her mother, Elizabeth.
No confirmations yet of stuff.
I do know that to be a fact because I actually reached out to Elizabeth, her mother.
Okay.
Yeah. And so she actually lived with her mother, but that's why which was Brady's brother. And he was like, Elizabeth loved that child. All of us, we were family. There was no problems. Lyric didn't go without anything. Like she was loved by everyone. There was no problem. So for people, like if the ex-husband stands up, if the ex-husband's brother is standing up for the mother, I mean, if they felt like she was doing anything, I feel like they would have said that.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, we can't always control our kids, but it's really good that they went out immediately and began the searches. It's
Well,
just
I can't get into this one, but I don't know what. No videos yet. Oh, here we go. So this is just something I found that we can't see because they're obviously private. But here is they love to hate lyric. 880
wow.
years, 2,390 followers, 31,000 likes, but you can't see any videos. I have another one here that's behind the scenes.
Betty Jo, we don't know why she left the house, but we believe that it was to meet up with Devin Clark.
Or the other male that they claim there was another male.
Yeah, they keep saying there's this other male. I do hope that information that they will be able to verify that information and find out who that is.
And I also have, again, all this is just, what's the word, Levi? Picking from comments from people, but apparently they're saying that there was trail cameras in that area, which would not surprise me in North Carolina at all. There's trail cameras everywhere.
That's right. I agree with that. And I did see that they also, some sources that I spoke to this morning told me that authorities in Orange County already have a person of interest in this double homicide. So that's why I'm hoping that means that something's going to come out very soon in this case.
And I think that person of interest is probably the person that I was talking about. I wish I had a bookmark that or something. Because I think a lot of people were saying, hey, look at this guy. He gave them a ride. It's not the first time he's been involved in a case similar, where someone passed away.
And I saw that you played the balloon thing. I did play that on my live last night too, where they had the balloon release. That was really nice.
I didn't catch
but I sure do wish they would not do balloons because it really harms the environment and it gets caught in birds' nests.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be nice if they would have done like a butterfly release or like a candlelight vigil, something like that. Because I know they do balloon releases here at the beach all the time, and then you find them in the ocean and the fish have swallowed them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And so, like, they don't really like people to do that. I wish they could think of another way to do that. But it was interesting that no one did anything for Lyric. And I was looking out for that because I felt like that was weird that they would do that for Devin. And I was like, well, Lyric is in the 9th grade. Where did she go to school? Like, why isn't the school like doing something? Did you guys see anything? Has anyone seen anything in chat? Like, did I miss it?
I haven't seen anything.
I thought that was just
at her school.
Yeah.
No, but I can look. Here's another secret account that she had with 13 followers.
Wow.
No videos, but that's a lot of followers. No bio yet, but this account is private. So
good work, Levi. I mean, all that stuff matters.
It wasn't me. It was the youngins. Sluggish Sleuth is the one over here sending them to me. I don't know TikTok that well, so I can't take credit for that.
It's just
I have TikTok, but I don't really know what I'm doing.
Me neither. I got
just
on
make
there
funny videos. That's pretty much what I do.
Yeah. What do we want to do? High school students. Let's see.
Yeah, because she went to Cedar Ridge. She went to Cedar Ridge High School.
You went to Cedar Ridge?
And that's in Hillsboro, North Carolina, which is actually just a little past Mebane. Yeah, going towards Raleigh. it's a little more east. And I've been looking to see, so I figured they would, they would do something, but no, I haven't seen anything. So I was just wondering if I missed it.
Yeah, I'm looking now on my tablet also.
Now, I did find that apparently at Cedar Ridge High School in 2019, I found an article saying that there was a student arrested, and back in 2019, it was the second time a student at Cedar Ridge High School had been arrested for a school shooting threat in a matter of 2 weeks.
Yeah, I remember that.
It's this article right here. It says, what does it say here? Cedar Ridge High School experiences new mass violence threat. That's 2019 in November.
So I'm like, what's going on at Cedar Ridge High School?
November 18, 2016. Schools put on lockdown. Yeah, this case has got my wheels turning here.
Well, Greensboro is, like I said, the bigger triad city that's near that. And there is a significant problem with gang activity.
In Greensboro, absolutely.
Which is Guilford County, but Orange County, is the next county over, as you're going east. And I know that just a couple years ago, the FBI has led like anti-gang coordinating committees and things like that in the Greensboro, High Point, Winston-Salem area, because we call that the triangle, or the triad, because it's, three major cities in the middle of North Carolina, but it spills over, into these areas, like Forsyth County, Alamance County. So, and these are like MS-13 things, by the way. Yeah. Latin Kings, Bloods, Crips, like that kind of gang. Like not just
what is it, MS-13?
Yeah, MS-13 is like the biggest one. They got 500 active Bloods and Crips in just the Greensboro area. So, I mean, it's something that you have to consider, like because the violence is escalating everywhere.
So it looks like that they're trying to say that they're trying to make this a racial thing.
But is it?
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
Now, I do know back in July, I don't know if you guys know this, but the Crips shot, I think they killed a 9-year-old. Back in, was that July that happened? That he
We're
got
in North Carolina?
Yeah, I mean, the gang violence is heavy between Raleigh and Greensboro.
And Henderson, North Carolina is horrible, which is Vance County.
Yeah.
Are
you from North Carolina too?
I am. Yeah, I am.
Okay.
I live.
My family's originally from the Greensboro, High Point, all around that area. I have family all over North Carolina in the middle, so that's where I was born and raised. I mean, so I know this place like the back of my hand, and it didn't used to be like that.
No, absolutely not. I'm trying to remember how far Vance County is, because you got Durham and then you got Greensboro.
Yeah, and see, between Durham and Greensboro is where Mebane and Hillsboro is. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm reading in the back as we're over here. James found dead. There's a third person in the car. When is this from? Updated at 10:06 today. Report missing over the weekend, Sunday afternoon. Riding four-wheelers in West Orange County.
Yeah, I saw that a witness reported seeing Woods in a vehicle in the early hours of Saturday, the day she was reported missing, and that's why they think that this third person may be involved. And I'm like, surely somebody's got cameras out there. Like you said, trail cams, doorbell cams. It's gotta be something.
Clark's mom and
Oh, really, Sluggish Luke? They let out a community letter.
She said
it was short.
Whoops. Have you seen the guy talking on North Carolina Beat? He did like maybe a 14-minute clip.
Yeah. I get a lot of information from him because they always have stuff on there.
Okay, so he's not family or anything like that.
Oh no.
Okay.
No, North Carolina Beat covers all kinds of stories.
Right.
See,
but I mean, I'm not the specific guy that was talking.
Video. You see this? A person who lives. Oops, they gonna kick me. Person who lives near where the bodies were found reported hearing at least 20 gunshots go off on Friday.
Yeah, see, like on my street and like the street over from us, and in both directions, actually, if we heard that many gunshots, we would ignore it because they're always target practice and they're deer hunting. So it would be interesting to know if that area is like just like mine, because. But it was like what time was that? 1:30 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, yeah, they shouldn't be shooting at 1:30 in the morning.
I see that letter, Sluggy Sleuth, now on the Orange County School website, the little community post they made on their Facebook. I shared it.
I'm sorry. Trying to get out of here and find.
This is probably the video that you saw, right? This one, Dutchie?
Yeah, the balloon release.
Yeah.
Yeah. I watched it live when it was happening on WFMY. That's a local news station in Greensboro. They went out and had it live on their news station. It was nice.
Yeah, like someone made this comment. I think people are forgetting that Devin's missing too. But like you said, he's actually gotten more airtime than she has.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Her phone, iPad, and laptop riding in a vehicle at the same area at 3 a.m. on Saturday. According to indication of K9 dog deputies, she got a ride from someone in that vehicle. My question is it Devin had a vehicle or he did not have a vehicle?
Unknown. Unknown. I have not been able to clarify that.
Yeah, it drives me nuts.
But it's good that they took in all of those things in evidence, because if she was messaging or corresponding with someone, they would be able to track it. And they'd be able to track the IP address with the person she was corresponding, whether it was Facebook Messenger or Snapchat or TikTok. However, I mean, they'll be able to get it. So Lyric was in the 9th grade wing at Cedar Ridge High School in Hillsboro, North Carolina.
She
gonna
was
try
14.
Yeah, she was 14 years old.
And he was 18. So.
He was 18, but he was a junior at Eastern Alamance, and we don't know the circumstances. He could have gotten held back. We don't know why he's 18 and only a junior, but I know he played for the football team there at Eastern Alamance.
Mm-hmm. It seemed like he had a really bright future ahead of him. Hearing everybody talk.
Yeah.
I'm glad that there's a lot of news coverage on it, though.
Yeah.
I mean, at least they're not, I like to call it sweeping it underneath the rug. At least they're investigating it pretty quickly, I see.
Yeah. I just thought it was odd that they had, more than 100 people for this blue and black balloon release for Devin. And I was more expecting them to do something on behalf of Lyric. So it just kind of surprised me. I was just surprised that they hadn't done anything for her. But
they're updating this live. You see how it flashes down here in the bottom?
Mm-hmm.
That means they're updating something on it.
Well, hopefully they'll be able to get that information out quickly, and they'll be able to close this case quickly. I hope that people if they know anything, that they're going to come forward and say what they know. It's heartbreaking. I can't imagine what either one of these families are going through, not knowing why somebody would want to take your child's life. It's devastating. I mean, and think about it. If there's a hail of bullets, they're hunting this mystery person seen in a car. Who is strong enough to carry two bodies and dump them? Or were they in the car and they dumped them there from the car?
Yeah. So
that makes sense.
You know how where the power lines are, they're cleared.
Right.
So, I mean, a lot of people even take their trucks through there. So it's not, I don't know the specific location, how it was set up, but if it was like most places where the power lines are, it would have been very easy to drive a truck back there.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like here they could have just parked right here and made them get out and walk.
I mean, who needs to fire 20 gunshots? What exactly was transpiring that somebody has to unload 20 bullets into somebody?
Well,
yes, Timmy Crimes. Greensboro does have a high gang activity rate. Yes.
My logical thinking on this is that when you make somebody out of the car, and you would think that they would know that he had a gun, right? So
yeah, because isn't that Yarborough Road right there, Yarborough and Buckhorn? Isn't that what that is?
This is it right here.
Yeah.
But I don't know. This is 2022 imagery. Let's see if I can get it to big screen. There's her home, and then that's where they were found.
So my other question is, who owns that land? Because were those two out there sitting on the land? Were they drinking? Were they out there hanging out on somebody else's property and somebody caught them out there and they thought they were intruders? I have to ask these questions.
Yeah, that's a power station right there. it's all closed off to distribute power. So somebody owns this land, but it looks like where those cars were pulling in was maybe right here and then just stopped. I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, so I don't know the precise location. Like, were they off in the woods? Were they out in this field? Were they behind this tree line? Like, where were the four-wheelers riding where they found them? It could be out in this property. You know, there could be trails out there, and we don't know the specifics. So I have to ask myself all of these things and keep an open mind, because we don't know everything that investigators know. So I try to just keep it compartmentalized into just saying, well, we don't know this, because those things could be critical pieces as to why something transpired. But if somebody shot all of those shots and there was an intruder, it seemed like they would have came forward and be like, hey, I thought there was somebody trespassing on my land, but that's not happened. So
the neighbor is the one that saw Woods riding in a vehicle around 3 a.m. Saturday near where the body was found.
Yeah, so where these cars are parked here, looks like that's that path that goes back there to the power lines, like where the power setup is. Oh, he just turned 18 on May 5th. Football player at Eastern Elements High School in Mebane. Mebane, is that how you say it? Mebane?
It's Mebane.
Mebane?
Mebane. Mm-hmm. Been to a lot of football games there. My high school used to play them in football and other sports.
I'm sorry if I'm being quiet. I'm actually looking for that post.
That's me. I'm just trying to see if there's any more updates, like if there's anything that, that I might have missed.
Also, this is saying that the dog using Lyric Wood's pillowcase was able to determine that she likely left the home and traveled through the woods where four-wheelers often drove by. And it says the neighbors said they saw Lyric Woods riding in a vehicle in that same area at 3 a.m. on Saturday. So she snuck out of the house to go hang out with these people, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I was just looking at some other information from Orange County, and I see there's a Hillsborough man that was arrested September the 16th and a juvenile in secure custody related to a fatal shooting of a teenager back in June in Hillsborough. The guy that did it was 22, and there was a juvenile also involved, and they got charged with first-degree murder and denied bond. And they're both in custody. They shot a 17-year-old.
Where was that at?
That was in Hillsborough at Bellevue Mill Apartments on Nash Street. He died. So they're both in custody. That article was September 16th from the News of Orange County.
All right, I'm gonna mute this for a second.
Okay. Oh boy, Dutchie.
I know.
I was watching you. I missed last night, so I actually fell asleep. I planned to be there and I fell asleep.
That's okay. I understand.
And I've been watching you all week post your flyers, and I was just getting ready to do I don't know if you saw my new alert things that I've been doing, where I send them on different social media things with the poster and then show the area where they went missing from. And I was just getting ready to do one for her, and I was like, well, I better ask Dutchie first. And then I saw that this had happened, and I'm like, well, can't do that now.
Yeah. So, and we covered quite a few missing posters. I was glad to see that Skylar Linville was found in Florence, Alabama, with the help of the FBI.
Yeah, I want to, since you brought that up, I want to show some people some stuff here. Skylar Linville. The reason why I want to show this was last seen. So I didn't know this, but this is very important for us as a missing teen. Shared on Facebook. Help to find. I think it's this one. Yeah, updated. So here, Union County Sheriff's Office said it was has safely located a 16-year-old girl who disappeared mid-July. Sunday, authorities said Skylar Linville, I think it's Lineville, was found safe in Florence, Alabama. Lineville ran home on July 15th, but the UCSO and Tennessee Department of Children's Services were called to bring her home safely. The UCSO thanked the FBI and Alabama law enforcement for assisting in finding Lineville. So I thought that was very important because, a lot of times investing behind the scenes, and it just caught my eye that they actually put the FBI in this article here. So they were helping the whole time and just didn't say anything. So kudos to them. That's pretty good of them to be helping.
Yes. I was so happy to know that she was still alive. So happy. And then we had the autistic boy in South Carolina that went missing, the 17-year-old that had been running around in his Halloween costume at 5:40 in the morning. And when I did my live last night, I went to go share his poster that I made and found out that he was found safe last night at 7 o'clock. I was so thrilled.
So I'm just critical thinking here real quick for a second. So if she left out of the house, obviously we don't know what time she left out of the house. So let's say she leaves out of the house at, I don't know, 1 o'clock, maybe midnight. Let's just say 1 o'clock, was out and about, and they didn't hear guns. Well, they said a neighbor saw her in a vehicle at 3 a.m. So
yeah, they think she left the house at 1:30 a.m.
So I don't know if this guy knows them personally. It sounds like he may, but it's he said that Devin had someone to pick him up, and then they picked her up, and then they weren't seen afterwards. It's the same person says we need to look at his. Well, I'm not going to say this part. I just don't feel comfortable saying it, but we need to look at his Instagram. Also, and then it says he got set up and she was collateral.
And what's the name?
I'll put it in back chat.
You said Instagram?
Yeah, we need to find Devin's Instagram because.
All right. Well, I got Instagram.
Yeah, I'll do it down here on my thing.
I'll put this person's name in back chat. I'm not trying to be rude, but
no,
I don't want to put it out there unless we know something specific.
Hmm. All right. There's quite a few. Do we have any other information though? Like, how do we know which one? There's a ton of them.
Of Instagrams.
Oh yeah, with that name, a ton. Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, I'm just too new to Instagram to know how to search in
This one's
here.
for my art channel. That's the only reason I have an Instagram is for my art channel. And by the way, guys, we reached 5,000 signatures for the Candy Green Gonzalez petition, and I just want to thank everyone who signed that petition to get us over 5,000. So thank you.
Nice. Somebody just shared. I think they shared it in my group. I think in my Facebook group. I think I saw you message that. Yeah.
Hopefully this case will move along for Lyric and Devin, and we'll be able to. Thank you, Blaine, for signing that petition.
Oh, you know what? Let's try this. Hashtag LLD. When you're searching, hey Kelly, I'm adding you. Do not turn on your camera. Hi. When you're searching, hey.
Hey.
Oh, you still have YouTube on or something.
Hey, Callie.
Hey.
I was just wondering if you guys think that maybe they stumbled upon like a growing thing out there. It's hard to tell the location because there's like a stop sign and stuff.
They have a lot of aerial planes that they fly out there because of people growing.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously, that they are, because it's illegal in North Carolina, and
oh, it is.
we are not having any of that stuff going on. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yes, exactly.
Huh.
I can't imagine that, but
Yeah.
I mean, never can tell.
Right.
We have helicopters flying over our house all the time in this area looking.
Wow.
Same here.
Okay.
Yeah, my mom lives about 45 minutes south of there, and they circulate around Greensboro and all of the outlying areas in the country, because down where my parents live, there's a lot of country, and they fly over all the time looking, because they have made several busts. Yeah.
I'm just trying to think like what would get somebody out of the house, like into the woods, or I don't know, like I'm trying to get into the mind of a teenager. You know, that's awfully scary to sneak off into the woods.
Mm-hmm. Well, it said, from, if it's true, what the guy I just was talking about said, that Devin had someone pick him up and then pick her up.
Right. Huh. So she didn't necessarily. I thought earlier somebody had said she had snuck off and ran through the woods. Maybe I heard wrong.
No, yeah, that was said also. So it's like until we get an official,
right?
It's like speculation, I guess.
Hmm.
I'm still looking for that one post.
It's so hard to have patience.
Yes.
Yes, Timmy Crimes, you're right. Yeah, they fly over all the time in that area of Greensboro. And it's probably, well, it could be city or county out there, because I know they've got a lot of task force stuff going out there with Guilford County. So it could be the county.
I didn't see the Candy Green. I've been following that case for a long time. I didn't see a petition going out. Is there one in the chat that we can click?
Yeah, hopefully I'm not on my phone, but I can definitely share it. Yeah, Scott H is covering that case. He's been
Oh, is he?
He's been talking to the family, and
Oh,
we've
wow.
been helping him do some research. And
Yeah.
I think it was Haida Chai is the one. Haida Chai is the one who started the petition.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And after 5,000 signatures, it was to basically a call to law enforcement that this case has been swept under the rug, and that
Right.
with 5,000 signatures.
Yeah,
you
I
know,
was wondering why it didn't go like viral. Like, 'cause when I first saw it, I thought that's crazy, and then it just seemed to go. Well, it got buried, but it's been brought back out. It seems so. That's good.
Well, I mean, you have to remember Jeff Blackburn is the deputy's son. And I think that his daddy's been covering for him.
Oh.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
this case is pretty deep.
I didn't realize that. Okay.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Uh-huh.
Definitely go over and check out Scott H's videos. He's kind of doing these lives where he gives you just enough information to kind of build on the story, so that it's digestible and you can kind of like understand it. And then he'll do another live and give you more information, so you can kind of build on what you know and not have to take in like so much at one time.
Right, that makes sense.
So yeah, and so he's going to keep doing that, because there is a lot of information he has to put out, but he wants to do it in a way where people can be able to retain it and hang on to it, so they can build on that. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, so we've been working on that, and I think it's going to be good.
Yeah.
I saw him doing the maps the other day. I caught the replay of it. He did a good job.
Yeah.
That's actually like an Asian way of teaching.
Oh, I forgot I didn't have a wrench, and I just dropped the thing in the chat, and then I don't have the wrench.
I had to hold on. Bling, can you go in there and make Dutchie a mod, please?
I'm terrible, Levi. I'm over here dropping stuff.
Okay, I got the.
Just hold on 1 second, Dutchie. Bling will go in there and make you a mod real quick.
I'm sorry. Like, it's just
no, you're fine. I had too many blue wrenches in my lives, so then that takes other people get scared when that happens. So I took away everybody's wrench to redo it. So
I understand.
Yeah.
All right, I'm signing right now.
Or actually, I can do it. Hold on, Bling. I got it.
Yes, Tammy. Guilford and Rockingham County. Yep, they butt up right next to each other. And I know Reedsville very well. My mama used to work up on the border of where Greensboro and Reedsville is. It was a long drive up 85.
Dutchie, comment in chat.
Okay.
So if you want to share this to your Facebook, you just copy and paste the link, right? That makes it shareable.
I just commented. Yeah, thank you, Blaine, for dropping the petition.
There you go, Duchess.
I'm going to take delete this one.
Bling, do you remember when I sent you that she had been found? Do you remember where that was at? I think I put a link in there, and now I'm thinking back. I'm thinking the link that I sent you is possibly where that comment was at that I've been looking for. It's going to drive me crazy till I find it now because it's
I
pretty
think
significant.
that I was scared to put that out. Can someone confirm that?
What? Bling, send it to me. Text my phone.
Now, what is it? I'm sorry. I was tending to the Doberman.
You're talking about the thing all good that you found, right? With that name in it that was in.
Yeah. Yes, I'm hoping that what I sent Bling was the thing where I saw that comment.
Okay. And then there's a thing in the back chat here that Callie put some stuff.
Okay. Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't want to say anything, publicly.
Okay.
No, you're fine. It just doesn't. I don't know. When did Dutchie? Do you know when she was born? Like what year? Like her birthday? Her she just,
2000? Was it
like she
2000?
just turned 14, or she's been almost 15.
Well, I don't know. I'll have to. Let me see.
It was just really weird that a 14-year-old and an 18-year-old would be together, but I guess he just turned 18. It's a big age difference at that
Yeah.
age.
And they didn't, I mean, it wasn't like they went to the same school. They didn't live in the same county.
So
So they're
together.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. What did you say?
Oh, I said, so what ties them together?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what my question was. Were they boyfriend and girlfriend? Were they just friends? Were they meeting for another reason? Like, how do they know each other?
Yeah, the family pretty much put all of their accounts on lock, it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
And they did that quick.
Well, her cousin is commented on a post yesterday.
Someone just said they found out who did it. It's a juvenile.
R96.
Did they have a news conference or something where did you see that at?
I just got a tweet from Fox 8 WGHP that says juvenile petition filed against 17-year-old for first-degree murder after 2 North Carolina teens found dead, deputies say. Just now.
Goodness.
So I will tag you in it, Levi.
Okay.
Wow.
Maybe there was an argument over the girl. Who knows? Who knows?
Who was that post from again?
That was from Fox 8 WGHP. That is a local news station in High Point, Greensboro, that covers all of the surrounding areas. And they're on Twitter. I just got the tweet. Damn.
Yep, I got it.
So we're not going to be getting a name.
Okay, I'm going to jump down. I just wanted to bring up the possibility of the growing thing, but.
Wow. Okay, it says through the hard work of my investigators, along with the assistance of personnel from many other law enforcement agencies, we have identified a suspect in this case. We will now work with local, state, and federal authorities to apprehend and present the suspect to the court system. Too bad it was, I mean, he wasn't 18 instead of 17. But they may still, if they're looking for him, they may still put his name out there. I have seen that before in North Carolina where they did.
Well, they said they had a suspect, and I guess they did because they said they've identified him. And now they're going to work with local, state, and federal authorities to apprehend and present the suspect to the court system, Sheriff Blackwood said.
I wonder if it was those trail cams.
Could be.
So this was just updated 3 minutes ago.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Agency suspect in case we will now work with local, state, and federal authorities to apprehend and present the suspect to the court system. Oh, so they don't even have him yet. Well, I'm glad that her phone and all of the other stuff was found. Like, that helps a lot to figure out what's going on.
Right.
Wowzers. Oh, Kelly left?
Yes, she did. I want to thank the families of Devin Clark and Lyric Woods for trusting us in the investigative process during this excruciatingly painful time. I hope the apprehension of this subject will bring them some comfort as they mourn their loved one.
Uh-oh. His brother. It's a juvenile. I don't know if they'll release his name, but they may, because he's 17. They may try him as an. How does that work actually in North Carolina?
Yeah, it's a juvenile. We don't know that they'll release the name, but the name you put in the private chat, I just have to wonder who that guy is. You know?
And in chat, you are Devin's brother.
Ja, you're Devin's brother? Because we want justice in this case for Devin and for Lyric. Like this. No, we don't support this at all. Which is why we cover these cases.
Exactly. And condolences.
And if a juvenile that age commits murder, they can try him as an adult. You were
Right.
best
That's what I
friends.
was thinking.
He was like your brother.
Oh, they're best
So
friends.
we are very, very sorry for your loss, Ja. I'm so very sorry, and we extend our prayers and condolences to you and his family and friends. He looks like that he was a sweet kid, and obviously he was talented. He played football. He seemed like he had a lot of friends and was very loved.
Yeah. A very bright future ahead of him. It's sad that it was cut short.
Keep his memory alive, Ja. We don't forget cases like this, and I know you won't forget. Just know that our hearts go out to you. If you know his mother, please extend our condolences to his family. Please. I'm so sorry for your loss. If you're not following them, Levi, Fox 8 on Twitter, like Fox 8 and WGHP, WXII, any news on missing kids and cases like that coming out of North Carolina, those are the three main news sources to get great factual information from. So if you want to follow them on Twitter and Facebook, like I highly recommend them for any cases, coming out of that area.
I'm in the once I figure out, I have somebody on Twitter that's teaching me how to make lists. And once I figure it all out and get it all set up, I'll be able to share my list with you. And
yeah,
then,
like I'm still figuring out the Tweety thing.
Yeah. So I guess you could create lists that allow you to, like, the people that show missing posters. You can have them, so all you do is click on your list, and then you can go see all of it. So if you want to see what's going on in the news, you can click on that list, and you can get all the
have to learn how to do that.
breaks. Yeah, I'm learning right now, so I'm still new.
Well, I'm still trying to learn how to do Discord. What are you talking about? Every day is an education for me about how to do all of these things.
Y'all
put some prayer hands in the chat for y'all. Let's put some prayer hands in the chat for Lyric and for Devin. I just pray that there will be justice in this case. I do. Because this was a senseless act of violence, y'all. Both of these kids had bright futures ahead of them. And there is a great loss in Alamance County right now, in Orange County, because of what's happened. This is...
Yep. Did y'all hear my question? I don't know if y'all could hear me because my phone started ringing. I was asking Ja if he had ever heard Devin mention Lyric. Or did you know her? Have you ever heard of her before?
Like, we were wondering if maybe they were like dating or if they were just friends. Because they went to two different schools. Mm-hmm. So that's why I thought, well, maybe they might have been in a relationship. We don't know. Just heartbreaking.
It is so heartbreaking.
Now we wait. Now we wait for them to come out with more information about who this person is and, where we go from here. I'll definitely want to watch the trial for this.
Yes.
Maybe I can get Gavel Geeks to cover it.
Yeah,
right. As if she don't have enough trials that she's covering.
I know. I've tried to clean up some of my YouTube too, so I have more of the good channels, and it's helped a little bit. But man,
and the person that's 17 that they're looking for, I have seen them release names at 16, 17, 18 if they're looking for the person and need the public's help in finding them. It might not be so good for the person if the police don't find them first.
Well, it's grabbed national attention, so that's a problem, even if that person's hiding.
Right.
Because, I see it everywhere. That one, I think it was this one. One of these, that map that I had up earlier had like almost 200,000 views on just the map.
Ja, are you still with us?
He might be searching news.
Mm-hmm.
This has definitely been a crazy case.
Yeah, it definitely is. I don't know. I was gonna search. Let's do a Google search here.
I'm gonna step down for just a minute. If I find what I'm thinking about, what I'm looking for, I'll come back up and let you know. I need to look at a couple things real fast.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
I just want to see what else we got here.
Okay.
Oh, my local news covered it. Wow. Two hours ago. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I was going to, have they done any, whatchamacallits, press conferences?
I haven't found any.
I'll look here real quick while we're waiting for some updates. I just want to see if they have who's in charge of Orange County Sheriff's Office is. Do they have a Twitter, Dutchie, or you don't know?
I believe they. Let me get back over here and look. Oh gosh,
I'm checking Facebook right
that
now.
missing North Carolina man dead at a Virginia State Park. Sorry, I'm squirreling.
Yeah, no, I saw the
Oh,
body. Yeah, I saw that over here on the right. You saw that, right? Because I was reading these earlier just in my head, and killer in Carolina, questions loom after confession.
yeah, the Orange County Sheriff's Office on Twitter is under at OCNC Sheriff.
But they don't have any videos or anything up there?
The last thing they posted about was an I-85 traffic accident.
They got a pretty cool police car. Juvenile petition filed. And
the sheriff of Orange, that's Charles Blackwood, and he has a Twitter too. Sheriff of Orange, that's what he's under on Twitter.
Let me just make sure. Okay, I don't have any information up here. That's a pretty cool police car. Devin Clark led authorities to seek a juvenile petition against a 17-year-old, 2 counts of first-degree murder. Juvenile court personnel with the Division of Justice Delinquency Prevention filed the petition this afternoon. Sheriff Blackwood said the hard work of the investigation, along with the assistance of the personnel from many other law enforcement agencies. We have identified a suspect in the case. We'll now work with local state, basically what they said in the other one. Beginning December 1st, 2016, 16 and 17-year-old individuals who committed crimes in North Carolina are no longer charged automatically in the adult criminal justice system. If there is a notice of indictment or court findings probable cause Class AG felony committed by a 16 or 17-year-old, the district judge shall transfer the case to Superior Court. First-degree murder is a Class A felony. Blackwood also said, I would like to thank the families of Devin Clark and Lyric Woods for trusting us in the investigation during the excruciatingly painful time. I hope the imminent apprehension of the suspect will bring them some comfort as they mourn their loved ones. Has an active task force program within the office through interagency agreements, has relationships with many other law enforcement when needed. Multiple agencies work together to investigate crime, leveraging their skills, talents, and experiences. I am eternally grateful for the relationships we have. So it looks like when asked for help, they, here's Duchess. Look at you all over it.
I try a little bit.
Well, it's different when it's like close to you.
Yeah, I mean, it's close to my family.
This for a while.
That's how I found out about this case, was just people that are my friends and family. Like my brother-in-law is on the fire department in Guilford County. So, a lot of times he'll send me stuff, letting me know stuff that's going on in the area. Hey, we got these cases, this person's missing in the county. We had to go out and they're getting search parties together. So they send me whatever's local because I like to cover stuff because I'm only 3 hours away from that area, from where I live in South Carolina. So it's, I'm not that far away. So I like to cover areas that I can drive to, so that if I have a case that I'm working on and I need to drive to that area to meet and be boots on the ground, hanging up flyers, doing whatever I need to do, that I can do that.
Yeah, it looks like pretty much they automatically are no longer charged automatically. So for a Class AG felony committed by a 16 or 17-year-old, a district judge shall transfer the case to Superior Court. So basically, they won't put his image out there or his name because he is a minor. And if you guys that are in here, Ja and family, if you guys come back over in here, go sub to Duchess. She covers a lot of good cases and does very good work. I actually applaud you on your organization that you do behind the scenes. It's amazing.
Oh, well, thank you so much. I have to be organized because I have ADHD.
No, I was so impressed listening in on one of your mod meetings, and I was.
It just helps me to stay on track and have other people that are, assisting with just the way that we carry out things. But look, you guys have a whole team. You got people that make flyers. You got people that do the videos. I mean, you guys have this concentric work team that is supporting each other. And I think that is such a beautiful thing, Levi. I think it's wonderful. And we need more of that. Like, we need to be lifting each other up in this community so that we can get these cases out and shared, because that's what helps to bring these missing people home, is more people looking at our videos, more people checking our community posts, more people looking on our Twitter and our Facebook, because the real heroes are our subscribers and the people who watch these videos that say, hey, you're covering a case from my area. Let me share this flyer out, because it puts that face and information in front of a whole new set of eyes that may not have seen it from the focal point of where it's coming from directly from us. And that is where we can find success in these cases. Yeah, Tammy, you're right. 5 hours from Charleston. Yeah, I'm about 2.5 hours from Charleston from where I'm at because I'm in Myrtle Beach. Thank you, Juju Bones. I love you too.
What time is it?
It is-
Pacific. What Pacific time? Where's Pacific time? That's California.
Yeah, that would be, I guess, 1:30 because it's 4:30 Eastern Standard Time here.
Oh, I know who this is. I was sent a message from a parent of somebody that's missing. I was trying to figure out who it was. I have great mods too, Dutchy, and someday getting all of them together and in one place, and the researchers and everything all into one place would make it like a dominant. I have a whole team of researchers too. So that dig on cases, they're currently working on like 3 cases, and they're digging like crazy in them. And one's turning out to be like, I don't know, I think they're up to 6 or 8 people that have been murdered and or gone missing in this one area in Missouri.
Mm-hmm.
And like they're really working on that one and trying to get some justice served there. So once I get them to do some more researching and stuff and get everything done, getting them all together, because it would just make for a whole big, huge team of researchers.
Yeah, I've got some great researchers that have access to all kinds of ways to look up information, and that has been such a great help on when we have to go deep dive on people in these cases to look at their criminal backgrounds, or have they been arrested, because when I was looking into Crystal Anderson's case and I pulled up Tony Berry's criminal background, my mind was blown, y'all. My mind was blown, and there's 2 girls now missing out of Aiken County, South Carolina, and nobody's looking for them. And I'm like, Aiken County, what the actual fuck? What are you doing?
Well, I just did that on another case that I covered yesterday morning on a little boy that's missing. And I got questions, but nobody's asked them yet. And it doesn't add up. And I had some people do that as well, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, like I'm speechless on what to do. I'll do another live on it, but just I don't know how. Maybe they see it and that's why they pulled back on the searches. I don't know, but it's kind of sad when that happens.
Yeah, I agree. But, we are the people that keep the pressure on law enforcement. We're the people that keep putting pressure saying, you're not doing what you need to be doing. We have to keep pushing because these people matter to their families. They need some type of closure to know, just like in the Amber Ray Johnston case. I mean, I'm going to be probably doing a live possibly tomorrow. The mother wants to call Bullhead City Police Department, and she wants me to be on a live when she does it.
Yeah.
I found what? That's not illegal.
No, because they're public.
So, I feel like we got to call them out. We got to call them out. If they don't want to call her back and give her the information she needs, then we're going to expose them. We're going to expose them that how they are treating her, because she said they are being very rude to her, and we've waited over a year for them to do something, and so now we're going to have to switch it up a little.
Yeah, Ja, are you still listening?
Ja, if you're here, let us know in the chat.
Yeah. I tend to find emotions ruin the I've never had like a missing person like close to me, but if you're the mother of a missing person, your emotions would be running so high that I would believe that what I tend to do sometimes is have one of my people that help to research and to help the family call to the police department. Yeah, you're not going to get any. Some of them will open up like, this is perfect on this case. They're being that Facebook that I had up here. They're being transparent and letting us know whether they're doing a press conference or not. The more that they let us know publicly, the better it is for families. And that's
Right.
why the Skylar one was important. I didn't know when the mother was calling the police department, they were giving her the runaround. But I wanted people to understand they had a FBI they were searching for her, but she had no clue. And it's called transparency. And maybe there was a reason behind that. I don't know. But sometimes they are doing stuff and we just don't know. And it just depends on, I mean, this is great. They're being transparent with us and getting the word out there. But
I agree.
It's so good that they got the perps so fast. Once we get to a point where criminals are caught ASAP, people might be deterred from committing horrific crimes in the first place. Yeah. Well, it's the awareness. Like, oh, sorry, all good. If you guys aren't subbed to All Good has a very good channel. She is a very good researcher. And she has like notebooks, Dutchy, and I don't know if you covered the Summer Wells case, but she has like notebooks and notebooks full of detailed information when she does cases.
That's wonderful. That's
Yeah.
wonderful. I followed the Summer Wells case, and I didn't have a channel at the time because I was actually doing what I'm doing now, but I didn't have a YouTube channel. I was just active in my community, making missing posters. And because I'm on a crime watch for my community, and we put out missing posters, we go out and do searches. I've been involved in lots of searches here in the area where I live. And so it was just something that I was actually doing, just in my local area, and then someone was like, well, why don't you have a YouTube channel? Because you could reach more people and talk about the cases that are local, and you could share other missing cases and, be able to advocate for those people too. And I thought, well, I'll think about it. And then, of course, Penny was the one who was like, Dutchy, just do it.
Yeah. Well,
that was how I got a channel, y'all, was Penny pushed me to do it. And and I'm glad that I did, because I've been able to cover a lot more cases that are outside of my area. So
I'm just glad that I'm able to show people who I really am through my channel. And a lot of people don't know me. They know like from what people tell them, but this is me, and I like doing this, and it just grow and help reach and help more families. I mean, there's so many out there that need help. And I wish that mod meeting that we had, that one day you'll be brave enough to tell everybody like your background and stuff on your own channel. I don't know if you've done it already. I didn't go searching, but I learned a lot about you in that mod meeting, and it took me into a whole different direction of getting to know who you are. And it was
I don't
awesome.
have anything to hide. I mean,
no, I know, but
it's what makes me who I am and why I do the things that I do. And I don't make any bones about it. I mean, I worked as a nurse. I was a single mom for a long time, and I was in nursing for almost 20 years, and went back, put myself through to get my 4-year degree. And work was very stressful being a single mom, and then after my DV, after my domestic violence situation, like that put me in a whole nother situation physically and mentally, you know, and I had to kind of take a step back from work. And, you know, we all have these life experiences that we go through, these challenges that we face. And, you know, it helps to mold us and shape us. We either use that as a stepping stone to become stronger. And sometimes it can beat us down into a place when we don't have people that are there to support and love us. And I didn't have a lot of support back then when I was a single mom and I was going through all of this. But I found my people. You know, I found the people that understood me and realized who my real friends were and who the people that were going to support me regardless of what I had been through. And so I try to pay it forward by being there to support other people who need that, which is why I take pride in being an advocate for people that have missing people in their family, or if they've been through a domestic violence situation. Anyone can reach out to me at any time. They can contact me via email. I'm on Facebook. You know, I've been blessed in my life to be able to get through the things that I've been through. And I just feel like paying it forward is the best gift that I can give anyone.
Yeah. And that's important for people to know. Like I found that out the other day when I was a couple of weeks ago when I was in the mod meeting, and then I watched how you do what you do, and I was watching some lives, and if I don't watch them live, I go back and I watch them, and what you say in your mod meetings and how you present the stuff and all the things that you're doing. I had somebody tell me the other day, and I'm going to tell you this, it doesn't go unnoticed. They're doing the right things and stuff doesn't get you to grow fast on the YouTube world, but it just slow and steady wins the race. I'll tell you that much. And
thank you. That really warms my heart. It makes me feel good that people, there's not a lot of people in my lives when I talk about missing cases, but that's okay because I'm not going to change who I am to bring more clicks and views to my channel. I want people there who want to hear about the cases because I'm not going to change or sway from the lane that I'm driving in because I have a mission and I'm going to stay on that mission. Thank you, Sluggish Sleuth. I appreciate you.
Yeah, this is what I keep reminding myself of. Quality over quantity is always better.
Exactly. And I'm really proud of what you have done. Levi, look at the channel that you have grown. Look at the wonderful creators that you've surrounded yourself with that are doing amazing work. I mean, kudos to you. I am so proud of you. I am so proud of you, Levi.
Well, thanks. It doesn't stop there, Dutchie. I got a mother of a missing child. Well, her child was missing. Well, she ran away and is back, but she also has she's a journalist, and she'll be on my panel tomorrow. And she's from the Texas area. I think she's in Houston, I think. And that will be a live that people won't want to miss. What was the Felicia? There's a Felicia lady that was like they found blood in her car down there. I think it's Felicia Jones, I think is her name. She followed that case really close and was advocating and doing some other stuff there, but she has a very good Twitter following. I also linked up with some people over on TikTok that are teaching me how to use it. And there's some very big creators over there that just trying to grow the platform is the biggest thing. And it takes time, a lot of dedication. I wish I had like 5 of me to be able to put out these missing alerts because they work. I had one the other day that just reached, I think 2,000 and some people from Facebook. I just was looking at it on TikTok and it reached, I don't know, I think it was like another 1,000 people there, but they're different people. Each platform has different people. So all good. Can't hear you if you're there. Or did I lose everybody? Oh. Hello? Dutchie's on mute. I know that. You guys can hear me, right? Oh, they're all good popped down. So that must mean something was wrong with her audio. I think she was probably talking the whole time. There you go. All right. Hello?
Can you hear me now?
I can. You probably were talking the whole time.
No, actually I was just listening. Basically. Yeah, I'm not going to discuss it at this point, but yes, I found out some interesting stuff that I was looking for. Level, Levi, I will get it to you. We will maybe after your live, we can stay in back chat or private chat.
I'll call you. We'll do a call with Bling.
Yeah.
Or if she comes back up here, she can. I'd imagine she's going to do a live later on this.
Yeah. Okay. Dutchie's going to, right?
I think so. I'd imagine that I don't know for sure, but I know she's been following this whole time. So.
Right. Yeah. After I had sent it to Bling, and then I was kind of looking, just glancing through it, is where I found her yesterday, and
that's all right. Just keep it quiet for now because I don't want anybody doing anything.
Exactly.
Oh.
And I don't want to put out any misinformation. So,
yeah.
Number one.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything new here. I'm on my phone. Oh, okay. I will probably do a little live update. My Wi-Fi is down, so we'll see if it gets back up. Oh boy.
Okay.
I think what we can. Thanks for having me on panel. You're welcome, Dutchie, anytime. What I want to do is real quick. I want to let's throw some prayer hands in here in chat for the families here. Let me just throw this. Oh, that's the wrong picture. Hold on here. That's not the picture I wanted. Hold on.
Hey, I'm gonna jump down unless.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna end it here. And thanks for having me. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I'll call you in a minute.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye, everybody.
All right. What I was going to do is real quick. I closed something that I didn't want to close here. Hold on one second. All right, here we go, everybody that's in chat. Put some prayer hands for these two really happy. Thank you, Dutchie, for coming up. Thank you, Kelly Thunder, for coming up. Thank you, Sluggish Sleuth, for helping research today. Thank you, Bling, for being a mod. Sully, if you're out there listening, which I think you are. Kelly Dime, thank you very, very much. Ja, prayers are with you and your family. Juju Bones, hello. Tammy Crimes, thank you for spending this time with me. Nana of 6. I know there's a lot of you that are out and about picking up kids, and we just need to keep these families in our prayers and hope that justice is served. And if you guys can hit the thumbs up, hit the like button, and get this shared out there everywhere. And what I'm going to do, and then leave some prayer hands in the actual comments section of the video here, and get this rolling. I have other social media platforms and stuff. I will not be back on tonight. I do know Dutchie may be doing something. I do know that Sluggish Sleuth will be live tonight at some point. Go check her channel out. What I want to do here, and I know this is my introduction, and it kind of sounds funny. I really get this juvenile very shocking in my neighborhood. I really watching my neighborhood until they get this juvenile. Yes, definitely. I'm gonna replay my intro. It's kind of how I kind of de-stress and relax after a show. I turn on the music and go from there. And like always, what I always say, and then we'll go into my music, is if you see something, say something. Until the next one, everyone. Welcome to my channel, Level Headed with Levi T. Please hit the subscribe button, the like button, and set the bell notification to all. Please also share this. Let's get into it.
Don't wait up, I've been working hard every day, living dreams for a pay stub, yeah, straight up. 5 years later, like I said, I would make it on my way up. It's all up, coming from the nation, lay the foundation, true stuff, yeah, too tough. We ain't giving up on our dreams, everything is ahead of us. Stay true to your path, it's not where you start, it's all where you're at. It's where you end up when your back's to the mat. Do you cripple or flat, or get up off your back? Deliver these facts to see them react. The stadium's packed, they all gonna snap. The motivated attract, the escalated attack, the frustrated hit back. Yeah, we move fast. I wanna change everything. I swear I'll do anything just to get where I wanna be. I won't stop till I'm free. I won't stop till I'm free. I won't stop, no. I won't let go. I won't drop, no. And I won't let go. I won't stop, no. I won't let go. It's automatic, I'm always getting after it. If you ain't working, I don't understand what's happening. There's not enough time just to be imagining. You gotta take some action towards practicing. I know it's not easy, but you gotta get out there. Make your own meaning, can't afford to have doubts. They'll interrupt you, and I just wanna look out there. The crowd all screaming. I wanna change everything. I swear I'll do anything just to get where I wanna be. I won't stop till I'm free. I won't stop till I'm free. I won't stop, no. I won't let go. I won't drop, no. And I won't let go. I won't stop, no. I won't let go. I won't drop, no. And I won't let go. I won't stop, no. I won't let go. I won't drop, no. And I won't let go. I won't stop, no. I won't let go. I won't drop, no. And I won't let go.
Peace out.